Malik, what have the last 24 hours been like for you, particularly just the whirlwind of emotion since you got picked?
Just been thanking God, that I'm finally here. The process is over with. I can finally know what team I'm going to. Just been enjoying it every hour of the day, with my family.
When did this become a realistic goal for you?
I'll probably say after my freshman year. When I started playing my freshman year, and the new coaching staff came in, and I had a great sophomore year. The dream started coming, more and more into reality that it was actually possible to get here.
The player comparisons for you are pretty impressive, whether it's Justin Jefferson, Chase, DJ Moore. Who do you compare yourself to? Who do you?
I'll probably say more of probably Jamar. We got that same frame. I get a lot of comparisons, now daily, but I'm just focused on trying to be the best Malik Nabers I can possibly be.
What are the advantages of coming from LSU with those guys? Obviously, you mentioned Jamar, you got Odell, the pretty good line of receivers coming out there.
It's just watching those guys, how they compete, how they run routes, how they was able to come from LSU, make a name for themselves in the NFL. So just hoping to follow in those guys' footsteps and do the same for myself.
Malik, along those lines, you knew from having grown up in Louisiana the big shadow of all those great receivers who have gone through LSU. Why did you not shy away from jumping into that?
Because I wanted to be great just like those guys. So, I knew if I followed in the right footsteps, go to, home state, they was going to show me love no matter what. They was going to get me prepared for this day here.
Malik, a lot of people talk about maybe what separates you from these other great players in the draft is separation. The big word separation. What does that mean to you? What does it feel like on the field when you can separate from a defender like that?
It's just second nature, it's just me being an athlete, me being, a dog, just going out there, always being that person that a quarterback can rely on, giving the ball to, having that, confidence in in myself and the quarterback, when the ball's in the quarterback hands, it's, Malik's going to be open, so I'm glad I had that quarterback this year that was able to do that.
Can you feel it on the field when you're with a defender that he might be with you, but not for long?
Yeah, I have that, that little Spider-Man mentality, when I feel somebody or when I'm out there on the field, I know how close out of bounds it is. I just know how to, react to the ball, lay hands, understand what a defender can be in my route, so yeah.
What do you think you need to improve to, obviously you're great in college, have that type of success in the NFL?
I'll probably say, getting on my routes faster, using my hands a lot more, into my routes and stuff like that.
Something Brian Dable and Joe Chamberlain said, and Bill Belichick would give us something about you were saying. The thing that kind of stood out to them was your competitiveness, your toughness, and how you kind of approach it. Where do you get that from?
I believe I was born with it. I guess I picked it up more and more as I got older, but it was, I just never want to lose. When I was competing, with my cousin in the yard, we was always going against each other, but we always never wanted to lose, so it made that sense of competition level, higher.
Like when we talked with you last night, you haven't spoken to Daniel Jones. Have you talked with him since? Have you talked with Daniel Jones yet? And what is that?
Yeah, I actually did talk to Jenny Jones. He was just like, I'm happy that you're here. We're gonna hit the ground running, and just learn. He's gonna learn about me. I'm gonna learn about him, and we're gonna get together.
I know it's very early, but what do you make of him as a quarterback?
I'll wait till I get here to see, all that. I'm just happy to be here. Great organization, here, so I'm just happy to be here.
Malik, you look at the scouting report, there's not too much that people say you can't do. So how good can you be, in your opinion?
As good as I put my, preparation to, if I prepare right, I should get me ready to go out there, play some games, contribute to the team.
What are you thinking about living in New York? It's really New Jersey, but being here, playing in this market, living in New York?
I think it would be great, for my family to come out here and see a different side of the world. A great city, great life. I heard the city never sleeps, so it's gonna be a great spot to play at.
Do you know anyone around here? Like, do you know any of the guys on the team? Like,
I knew Cardell Fly. I knew about Jalen Hyatt, Wendell Robinson, and a few of those guys. Yeah.
What's the best way to maximize your skill set in an offense?
I'll probably say movement around different positions. Understand. I can play outside and inside. Let me create space and just get the ball in my hands.
Malik, you obviously earned your way to this point. What does this opportunity mean to you?
It means the world, you know, all the hard work and dedication they paid off, all the support that my family had for me, you know, it all paid out to win. So, you know, I'm, you know, thanking the Lord that I finally got to, you know, be in a position that I always wanted to be in.
Do you remember when you first thought, I want to be an NFL player, I want to be an NFL wide receiver?
Yeah, I believe I was 8 years old and I told my mom, you know, I wanted to play in the NFL after, you know, seeing my little cousin, him play football, seeing all his accomplishments, all his trophies in his room. So yeah, it started at that age.
Are you a guy who sets goals for yourself from a young age? You know, some guys like to hang goals on the wall and focus on those kind of things and what?
Nah, I don't set goals. I don't set long-term goals. I just put my mind to whatever I want to accomplish.
Malik, back in 2020, I think, in high school when you couldn't play that year, how difficult was that? How much did it make you miss the game? What was that experience like shaping you?
It was very difficult, you know, seeing how the competitiveness that I am, you know, seeing my team go out there and sometimes lose games and I couldn't do nothing about it. All I could do was just sit there, you know, I always wanted to help, but I couldn't. So that emotion was running through my adrenaline every time they played on Fridays. But you know, going out there and practicing and giving those guys extra looks, just being that guy on defense or that guy on offense that was able to play different positions at the time and just give those guys a look. They saw, you know, a different kind of teammate in me, the teammate that wanted to help those guys win.
When Joe was talking last night about competitiveness, he mentioned you had a shoulder injury that you just, you know, spent time with. Just curious, like, how much did that injury impact you? Like, how much were you fighting through, and is it all good now?
Yeah, it's all good now, but you know, how I am is like if I'm able to, you know, move my arm or anything, if I'm able to move, you know, something that's hurting, and I'm out there and I'm going still 100%, you know, I'm putting my body on the line for the team. It's not gonna change.
I know you're close with Coach Hank, but what has he meant to your growth?
My mentor, you know, somebody that I always can go to. He's gonna push me to be the best player, best man I can be. So having that guy in my corner has been a blessing.
What's the most important lesson that you kind of got from him?
Learning how to, you know, be a pro athlete. You know, learning how to, you know, put everything, you know, first. You know, the football is first. You know, keeping the main thing. So, you know, him teaching me all that, you know, it's got me through a lot.
When do you think you kind of realized that you know, that you were able to put football first? I mean, you're a teenager when you get there.
I mean, you know, with him, he was just teaching me how to be a pro early. You know, he saw something in me. He knew I was gonna be here, so he wanted to push me into being a pro early. So when I got here, I was already gonna be through it.
We'll take 3 more.
Malik, when you look at the guys who try to cover you this year, obviously, you know, you joked last night that Dave said he wants his try, but who would you say, you know, that you have respect for, that you're looking forward to kind of getting another shot at in the league?
I'll probably say Terran Arnold. You know, me and him, you know, our level of competitiveness. Even when me and him talking one-on-one, you know, we always got that dog mentality and us just want to be great and want to push each other to be great. So I'll probably say him. Kool-Aid McKinstry, you know, my sophomore year, me and him was going at it. I'll probably say, I believe Ronaldo Green also from Florida State. So yeah.
Curious, what did you learn from going through getting the arrests? Like, what did you learn from that experience, and how much was that something you had to talk to teams about during this process?
I mean, you know, it's a learning experience. You know, it's something that we all go through in life, but you know, I'm glad that, you know, I'm here today talking past it.
Last one.
Malik, have you heard from any of those wide receivers, particularly from LSU?
I just got a few hours ago, was talking to Odell Beckham. You know, talked to Jamar, talked to Terrence Marshall, and those guys were just telling me, you know, be the same person that I've been the whole time. Keep the main thing you playing. You just don't get, you know, you're in the league, but just don't be too scared. You know, you're still playing football. You're still that little kid that was playing football at the end of the day. And have fun with it. It's a fun thing to do. You know, you're playing for, you know, the NFL, your dream that you always wanted to do. So just keep that.
Malik, what did
Odell say anything about the Giants?
No, he didn't say anything about the Giants. He was just, you know, telling me congratulations.
Okay.
Excellent.